House music has a long and sprawling history that began at the end of the 1970s in Chicago. The nightclub The Warehouse first opened its doors in 1977. It initially operated as a members-only club almost exclusively frequented by Black and Latino gay men. At the time, gay bars and clubs were the only safe spaces for queer folk, especially considering the constant barrage of police raids, often without warrants, that terrorised Chicago's gay community. The sounds at The Warehouse first and foremost focused on R&B and disco under the musical direction of Frankie Knuckles. His style at the time was a mixture of disco classics, unusual indie label soul, the occasional rock track and Euro disco. Knuckles would use a reel-to-reel tape to create loops of his favourite disco tracks, editing them to last a little longer. Around 1983, Frankie Knuckles got his hands on his very own drum machine. The combination of Burt-insistent drum machine pulses and an overlay of cult disco classics defined the sound of early Chicago house music. Though the name House derived from an abbreviation of the warehouse, the club became inundated with whiter and straighter patrons, prompting Knuckles to leave and open his own club, Power Plant. A response to the anti-disco sentiment at the end of the 70s, house music became a protest against the forces attempting to chip away at the right to exist for queer and black people. House music then started to spread around the globe and inspired a movement of dancing, acceptance and freedom. But it all started with the queer people who founded the genre, dancing their hearts out in the Warehouse Club in Chicago.